Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. Feel yourself in a special place, in a blessed place, in a magical place. Call it with the word that resonates with you the most. This is a space we are both together. Our souls are together. This space goes beyond your physical space. Take a deep breath in and exhale all attachment off. How does that work? There are a lot of things in the universe that you don't know how they work and you trust. Right now, trust and flow. Take a deep breath in. See yourself in the presence of the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, higher spirit, the source, whatever it is that you call it. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, declare that there is a part of you that knows it was a wise decision to step up into this meditation. Declare that you are willing and able to make the most from this time. Declare that you know your mind is getting sharper, your spirit is getting stronger, and in some way your heart is getting more loving. As you exhale, let go all attachment to the how. Declare that you are totally committed to receive your message for today with gratitude because you are aware that it's coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. Declare that you go beyond appearances and you are receptive to receive it during the meditation or after the meditation. Your inner eyes are opening. Your spiritual eyes are opening. Your physical eyes also. Concentrate on your spiritual eyes are opening and you are able to see beyond appearances. Take a deep breath in and let go all attachment that the message for today should be. Let go. Are you aware that is one option? Of course it is one option. However, the universe is infinite. Infinity rules. Infinity rules. Declare that you are willing and able to see beyond appearances all those options that are waiting for you to reclaim them. And declare that you revive and assign a reasonable cost for your goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, observe which came first. A thought, a memory, a body sensation. How do you feel about it? Inspired to repeat it? In despair? Are you saying that you are a reasonable person or that you are an irreasonable person? What in the past is the root of whatever it is that came to you? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go all physical pain, all emotional pain, everything that is getting your peace from you, place it in front of you. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, is it possible that what for me seems reasonable for others isn't? Is it possible? Or is it possible that others present their ideas, their goals that for them are reasonable, and for you they are not? How do you speak? How do you interact with those that you believe don't have reasonable costs for their goals? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe if everything so far that you are thinking around reasonable cost is around money. Are you aware that you are more than one area of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familial, social, mental, spiritual. If you are saying, yes, I make budgets, I am reasonable, I stay on budget, or if I get out is a small thing. Have you considered the energy and the time cost of your goal? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, look into the past. Which goals do you think now that if you knew the time and energy that will require from you, you will not pursue? Do you realize that if you have that thought, you are missing the point of all your learning, growing, and evolution thanks to you being willing to invest that time, money, and energy? Take a deep breath in and put it in front of you, everything that is showing up. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Is it possible that you stay on budget, but you are paying more than your share of the load with your health? Is it possible that you are not taking your health into consideration? Do you believe your health is one of your most powerful assets or not? Whatever goal that is that you have. Is it worth that take your health away? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, keep in mind this meditation is about expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding your level of alertness, expanding your consciousness, and you are already doing that. You are not even the same person that stepped into this place. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Look into the future that you would love to experience. Are you sure? Is the future that you would love to experience? Or is the future that your fear is saying that you can only have? Are you saying, but in my family, everyone died from? Fill the blank. Is it reasonable that you keep that belief? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. If I want to achieve, fill the blank, I will have to accept, fill the blank. Whatever it is, your goal. What if right now you declare that you are willing and able to review your beliefs around what you have to accept? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way or form you consider it, your willingness to review the reasonable cost of your beliefs are as important, is as important as a budget. Are you aware that there have been things in your life that you achieved because you gave yourself permission to dream big, even when others told you that's unreasonable? People like you will never. Are you aware that there are things that have been materialized that are part of your reality today that centuries ago was totally unreasonable to think that could happen? Right now declare that you are willing and able to become balanced, centered, and loving. Using love to decide what is reasonable or not. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, review what do you think about using love as a strategy to choose what is reasonable or not. Do you think that's too weak? Do you think that's for losers? Look into your past. Do you realize that there were things that you achieved just because you love it so much that you were willing to keep going and going and going no matter what? See those moments that you became fearless, that you became unstoppable. Do you realize there was love at the root of those moments? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Are you concerned that if you choose to assign a reasonable cost for your goal, that will limit you too much? Right now, declare that you have the wisdom and discernment to choose a reasonable cost. Right now, declare that you are willing and able to love yourself unconditionally. And if your health is in jeopardy due to other things, you are willing to bet on yourself. Taking care of yourself isn't a weakness. Taking care of yourself is the wise thing to do. It's like sharpening the saw to be able to go for more. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Are you seriously competing, trying to compete with someone who have the most heart attacks, who have the most diseases due to your dedication to your company, to your work? Do you realize that is a rat trap? Who are you afraid to become? If you choose to take care of yourself. Who are you afraid to become? If you choose to align your self-image with that future that you would love to experience, how will that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Are you remembering that it is always your choice? You are the one who chooses what is a reasonable cost. And if you're thinking, no, I am not, that's perfect, even in the perceived imperfection, because it's part of your message for today. Who are you blaming? Circumstances or people, events, whatever? Take a deep breath in. And exhale. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. I revive and assign a reasonable cost for my goal. Blessings.